Barnabas Health. Life is better, healthy.
Why is eating a good breakfast so important? Most of us are really rushed in the morning because we have places we need to be. Are you a morning person? I'm definitely not. Now, the morning can be a challenging time of day, right? We need to get up, get going with our busy day. Adults and parents go to work, and you have to get to school on time. Now, I know it's tempting to skip our breakfast, but our bodies wind up suffering throughout the whole day when we do that. Breakfast provides us with the fuel to get us through those busy days. The school day has so many challenges, right? Tests, note-taking, writing, even gym class. And you need brain power to work at your best. When you don't eat breakfast, you wind up feeling tired, distracted, and you lose focus. You may be so hungry by the time lunch rolls around that you wind up making bad choices about the food you eat. I'm going to bring in Barbara, who will explain more about how breakfast affects us and what happens to us when we skip it. So now I want to talk breakfast. I mean, that's the most important meal of the day, is it not?
Absolutely. Think of your body as a furnace that you have to put wood in, so to speak, to get it to burn. Every single organ in your body takes a number of calories to operate. Your brain alone takes 500.
500 calories to make your brain operate.
Right.
Wow.
And when you think about it, most human beings need roughly 2,000 calories a day to exist.
Let me ask you a question. A child that was, attending school, if they were to skip breakfast for the rest of the day,
Right.
their metabolism wouldn't be going, their brain wouldn't be operating.
Right, they wouldn't be able to do as well on a test that they might be taking that morning. And they also would probably not be making the right choices at the next meal. You want to make sure that you're eating different types of fuels. So, you look at a carbohydrate, remember we talked about those macronutrients.
Of course.
A carbohydrate takes anywhere from 15 minutes to 45 minutes to burn off in your body. Protein takes about 4 hours, and fats take about 6.
So if you were to add peanut butter to your toast or even peanut butter to your apple,
Exactly.
then you have another 4 or 5 hours that you wouldn't be starving, walking by the vending machine going,
Where are my chips?
food, where are my
Right.
chips?
Right.
Understood. If you eat a healthy, nutritious breakfast, I guarantee you're gonna make great choices at lunch and even better ones at dinner. With that being said, I'm gonna show you guys how to make a really awesome, healthy breakfast quesadilla. What we are gonna do to start this process off, we're just gonna take 1 egg, and we're just gonna take a fork and whisk her away. Cool. Touch of sea salt, little kosher salt, some black pepper. My nonstick pan has been preheating a little bit. You can see just a little bit of shine in there. It's probably about 1.5 teaspoons of olive oil. So we're gonna take a fresh apple. We're just gonna do thin little slices because that's gonna ensure that they cook quicker. You'll be able to eat your breakfast faster and get out the door on your way to school, right? Next, we are gonna take a mushroom and we're gonna do the same thing. Just tiny little slices, nice and even. Really careful, making sure that our fingers are protected. So we're gonna take our turkey sausage, and again, just nice little coins we're gonna cut. And we're gonna set those off to the side here. Now we have our little pile of apples, mushrooms, our cooked turkey sausage. So our saute pan's nice and hot. We have our olive oil in there. We have our whisked up eggs with the salt, little cracked black pepper. We have our eggs scrambling in the pan really quickly. You can see how the eggs are already coming together. And that's the trick. When you have your saute pan already hot, look at that, the egg's already done. You just put it in really quick, give it a quick 1-2, let's build the quesadilla. So what I like to do is just put a nice little even layer of mushroom. We get some of the sweetness from our apple on there. We have the fresh fruit, we have the vegetable, we have our fat from the cheese, we have our protein from the turkey sausage, and of course we have our needed carbohydrates in the whole wheat tortilla. Our scrambled egg on top. Look at that, we are having a party. And if you notice, the reason why I like to put the raw vegetables and apples on the bottom is because the hot egg right on top is gonna help ensure that our beautiful cheddar cheese is already starting to melt before we get it onto the pan to cook. So we're gonna fold this guy over. Look at that. If that's not a hungry man breakfast quesadilla, I don't know what is. We would let this cook on the saute pan, I would say for about 2 minutes. Once it gets nice and brown, you flip it over. You do the same exact thing for another 1 to 2 minutes. And there you have our beautiful breakfast quesadilla. And now we just cut it. All right. And there it is, our awesome breakfast quesadilla, really healthy, really easy to prepare. It's got cheddar cheese, fresh apples, turkey sausage, mushrooms, and of course a little scrambled egg. Bring it on home, and there you have it.
Barnabas Health. Life is better, healthy.